Melissa, Jason, what a year it has been. Congratulations on wrapping up the season. I have to say, the two of you put in a lot of really hard work. How do you feel?
I feel a lot of relief. I feel great.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful vintage. I don't know how Melissa
Same.
feels.
Yeah, always challenging every vintage, but it's such a good place. It's like a holiday for us now because we're the furthest away from another vintage we'll ever be for a year.
Yeah.
So it's fabulous.
Well, I have to say, I feel connected to this 2019 vintage. I can't imagine how you must feel when you're able to, finally open these bottles of wine. It must be wonderful.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to open the time capsule, so to speak, a couple years later with the Reserve Pinot, just to be tasting this. I think this is the 2017 we've brought out today. I can think about what went on in that vintage and where that wine was grown on the side of the hill here, and there's a lot of reward in being able to taste that work that we did.
Yeah, so now that we have followed the entire year of this 2019 vintage, can you speak on what people might be able to expect?
Sure. 2019 was a cooler vintage in terms of heat units and growing towards the end of the harvest. And the wines that are coming out of the 19 are very elegant. So it's kind of a homage to the past. We had a lot of cooler vintages in Oregon. We're known for a cooler climate. And these wines speak to that. They have moderate alcohol. They're very aromatic, really pretty wines, just nice balance to them. So I think most of us winemakers and grape growers are thrilled. This is my favorite kind of vintage.
Yeah, I agree.
It's fabulous.
Yeah,
definitely.
You said this was your favorite kind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Cooler vintages make those leaner, more beautiful, elegant wines that I, as a wine drinker, look for, especially when the Pinot and the Chardonnays come to the table.
Yeah. Now, of course, the point of growing and making wine is enjoying it, and what better time to enjoy it than during the holidays with your loved ones. So when you are going to a holiday party, how do you decide what bottle of wine you're bringing?
Well, the fortunate thing here, what we're talking about is Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, and both of these varietals are so extremely versatile across a huge segment of food groups, so I do lean towards those. People want to try them, they know that I make wine, and I'm really proud of them. So, for instance, Pinot Noir has a lot of acidity naturally, and it tends to have a moderate to low amount of tannin. So that combination really complements foods of all sorts. So we've got a meat and cheese board in front of us, different kinds of cheeses and cured meat, some olives. You will not go wrong with a balanced, beautiful Oregon Pinot Noir, or a Chardonnay for that matter.
For that matter,
Yeah, Jason, you like to lean toward the Chardonnay?
Yeah, I'm crazy about Oregon Dungeness crab, and there's nothing better than an Oregon Chardonnay with Dungeness. So that's my pairing. I often go to that, but I love Pinot on my Thanksgiving table, on my Christmas table, my Wednesday night dinner table.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, any kind of table.
Any kind of
Yeah.
table.
Stoller makes it a special one, doesn't it?
Yes,
Well, let's pour a glass.
absolutely.
I think we should toast.
I think so too.
Oh, I'd love it.
2017 Reserve Pinot Noir. Some nice fall weather behind us. Some nice foods. So yes, a
Yes.
toast is in order.
Well, as we enjoy this time capsule from 2017, let's toast to 2019, what's ahead, and very happy holidays to all of you at home. Thanks so much for joining us.